thanks to the Chamber of Commerce for sponsoring tonight's event and allowing us the opportunity to inform you of these ballot measures. Trinidad School District Number 1 is requesting your support for ballot measure 3A, seeking a property tax increase for support of the district. This need for property tax revenue comes about as a result of a decline in student enrollment and also the state's implication and imposition of a negative factor. That's what the state terms it to be, whereby it reduces money allocated for K-12 education across the state in order to balance the state's budget. It does so at the expense of K-12 education. The consequence of the negative factor is the district loses out on more than $1 million a year of per pupil revenue it otherwise is entitled to pursuant to Amendment 23. School District Number 1 is requesting an increase of 10 mills for a specific period of 5 years, and for the revenue it derives to be used for 4 specific purposes. Number 1, renovation and repair of existing facilities and grounds. Number 2, acquisition and maintenance of school buses and other district vehicles. Number 3, to provide students and staff with technology infrastructure and equipment upgrades. Number 4, for the hiring and retention of quality teachers and staff for the district. The revenues realized from the tax increase would be accounted for and used solely for those purposes. Further, in order to maximize the purchasing power of that revenue, the district would seek out grant funding, such as the state's program called Best Build Excellent Schools Today, thereby increasing the purchasing power of the revenue derived from the tax increase. Also, please be aware that the district's special mill levy, which is currently in place to satisfy the district's bonded indebtedness, will conclude in the year 2020. And as a result of that, the district's mill levy assessment will reduce by more than 4 mills. The implications to a homeowner. If you have a house with a market value of $100,000, it would mean an annual increase of $80 per year, or $6.66 per month. Likewise, for a house valued at $150,000, the increase would be $120 or $10 per month. And then for a house with a value of $200,000, the increase would be an annual amount of $160 or $13.33 per month. For the purposes that the district intends, let me first describe renovation and repair of existing facilities. Trinidad School District Number 1 had the benefit of assistance from an architectural and engineering firm, Wold & Associates, that reviewed the district's master plan for capital facility needs. Its determination is that the district has need for $17 million in physical facility improvement needs. Those needs include building restoration and stabilization, HVAC system improvements, enhancement of electrical facilities, and also to support technology improvements, updating of educational facilities, including the science labs at Trinidad High School. The needs of the district are both longstanding and recognized and address every school in the district, Eckhart, Fisher's Peak, the middle school, and the high school. Acquisition and maintenance of school buses and vehicles. 65% of the students of the district depend on the district's transportation system for students to get to school and from school each school day. The district also has to support co-curricular activities, including athletic programs. The district's transportation system is based on a routing plan of 13 buses that travel throughout the district each day, picking up students and delivering students. The boundaries run from on the east near Sawaya Trailer Park, to the north as far as Redlow, to the west to Mon Carlo, and to the south to Starkville. The average age of a bus in the district's bus fleet is 16 years, and every bus has well in excess of 100,000 miles of wear. The district assures that every bus is kept in sound mechanical condition. Please know the district does not allow a bus to be used that doesn't meet those requirements. But the cost of maintaining the district's fleet escalates annually. The district has not had the fiscal capacity to buy a new school bus in over 10 years. It was noted that when the state transportation inspector looked over the district's bus fleet, he expressed that the Trinidad School District bus fleet is the oldest group of buses in the state of Colorado. To provide students and staff with technology and infrastructure, those improvements are necessary in order to address and then deliver good, up-to-date educational programming at every school. Supplemental funding from the ballot measure would be leveraged with E-rate monies that the district receives and hopefully grant monies that the district would qualify for from the BEST grant program in order to do such things as expanding Wi-Fi coverage into every classroom in every school, and to update the physical facilities that the district depends on for educational delivery. Hiring and retaining qualified teachers and staff. Trinidad School District, like every school district, has to compete to attract and retain the best teachers and best support staff that it can hire and employ. The district needs to be competitive in retaining that staff. It includes not only the teaching staff, but the support staff, including bus drivers, maintenance custodial folks, and food services. 3 years ago, the Board of Education made 2 promises to the parents and students of Trinidad School District Number 1. The commitment was that education would be the first and highest priority of the district, and it would be delivered in the safest means possible. The Board of Education has lived up to that commitment. Education is the first and highest priority, and improvements were made to assure that all school facilities are safe. In addition, the district has seen fit to institute the Leader in Me program, which hopefully you may be aware of, that has proven very successful at all levels, kindergarten through seniors of high school. The district has made some improvements that it was able to afford, including installation of a camera security system, both within and in perimeter of buildings, in order to make them safer. Supplemental tax revenue would give the district the capacity to improve the delivery of education for the benefit of the students and for the benefit of the community as a whole, help making our community more attractive for business and industry and a good, viable place to live. Your support for ballot measure 3A is respectfully requested. The district, to help the district continue to deliver good education in safe fashion, reliable transportation, technology, and highly qualified staff. Board President Paul Montero will now provide some background information on a few additional points.